Hi everyone, welcome to day 14 of our 100 Days to 100 Doors journey. Yang's here and I want to update you a little bit about how things are going with me. We're making great progress on setting up a standard operating procedure for screening deals. I am also setting up a procedure for pushing these daily videos out. And then on top of that, I'm making great progress on a couple of bookkeeping, drinking a lot of soup, resting on top of that. Today, my biggest goal is to literally just wrap up every single thing with bookkeeping. I'm so close and I'm gonna just close it off today. And also close up the SOP for today. But that'll be it for me today. I'm gonna pass it on to Don.
Hey there, everybody. Of course, Dawn here. Let's see. So my biggest thing right now is really getting information for analyzing like deals. We've got like a bunch in the pipeline, but we're not getting the complete information for me to really complete my analysis. And this is where, like the relationship again between mom and I, we're having to like have this discussion. What do we do next if we don't get the information? Where do we go on that? So I'm fine tuning like a couple of them, going to see if I have any others in the pipeline to do. I may talk with Emily about, if she has anything there so that I could look at something. And that's it for me today. So I'll pass it over to Em.
Hey y'all, Em here. So yesterday was a day for me. Just kind of in my own head, didn't have a lot of motivation. So after leaving the office, I went home. I baked some cookies because that is my de-stressor in life, baking. And then I put my focus pants back on and I sat down and I was able to finish the underwriting on a property. So yesterday was definitely one of those days where it was probably a lot easier to just not do the work, but I know that the work has to be done. So I got it done. And then today I will be doing the same underwriting. I have about 3 more properties in the pipeline, so I'm gonna try and get those done by the end of the week. And then also just I talked to Dawn about it, just going through and making a list of questions so that when I'm looking at properties right off the bat, I can have the list of questions that I get answers to, and it might be those answers that allow us to very early on walk away from the property. So just kind of streamlining the process, kind of like Yang's talked about a lot. That way, if I ever need to hand it over to someone, they know, hey, these are the things that we look for, and this is the questions that we need to get answered in order to do a really good, thorough analysis of it. So that is all. I will send it over to Selena.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm running around and trying to make sure I get on here to be with my ladies. And if I'm looking around at one point, I was rushing so much I can't remember where I put my groceries. So I'm hoping they're in the back somewhere. But other than that, we're moving forward. As Dawn said, we're waiting for some information from brokers on a couple of properties, and it's a little frustrating. There's just a couple that I don't get answers from. Most of the others are really very good at getting back to us. So some of what I did yesterday was trying to get in touch with people, and while I was waiting for answers, I was downloading some new properties into our tracker. But I also take a few minutes. I'll look at the OMs, which are offering memorandum. And sometimes I can eliminate work for Dawn if I think that it's something we shouldn't be even bothering with. So I spent some time looking at some of those yesterday. That's about it for me. Yang, do you want to take over and finish out?
Sure. Yeah, I'll definitely close out. So I think one thing that just before we hop on, Em and Don was talking about is that as we talk to buyers or sellers and brokers, we're just not really asking just about the numbers, right? But we always want to try to get the stories behind the deals. Whether that is why the seller is selling, what is really important to the sellers, right? A lot of time people think that the seller just want the numbers, but sometimes what their concern is really like, okay, now that they sell, so what do we do with the tax? Or whether they really care about like, hey, they might want me maybe more flexible time to close. So really getting the story behind why they're selling right now is really important for us to craft something that would offer the seller what they need and also offer us something that is a win-win on both sides. So that will be the tip of the day there as you're looking at deals and look at multifamily deals. So if you are brokers and you have deals that you would like us to look at, or if you're sellers and consider selling at this point, feel free to reach out to any of us. We're happy to chat with you about, how we can craft this win-win offer for both sides. With that, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good one. Bye-bye.